What is going on, everybody? Today is the day we get to go test ride the Indian Chief. Man, am I excited. I cannot wait. I swear, if the battery is dead today, then I'm going to just take it as a sign that I can't have this bike. No, I'm not going to give up that easy, but I really hope I can ride it today. He said come back next Monday, so we're going to see. Gonna get gas like always. Guys, it is such a beautiful day out. This is honestly probably the perfect day. It's about 75 right now. There's a little breeze. It feels great. Literally perfect riding weather right here. And a perfect day to test ride the 2022 Indian Chief. Let's do a different route today. We're gonna go under the Indian Head. Let's see if you guys pick it up. I'll try to make it a little more evident in the video so you can see what I'm looking at, but it looks like an Indian Head. It's like a rock overhead. Let's see, where is it at? Right there. I don't know if you can see it, but bam! Indian Head. How very fitting to go ride the Indian Chief on the Indian Bobber. So many Indians. Oh man, I'm excited for this. I think why I'm so excited to test ride the Indian Chief is probably because it's financially doable. Like if I really, really fall in love with this bike here on this test ride, I could do it. I could order it from the dealership. I could trade this bike in, which I know it would suck, it would hurt. But if this bike that I'm going to test ride is better, then why wouldn't I? You know what I mean? Like, I know this is sentimental, and I do want to keep this bike forever. I understand that, but you know, that might be something I have to just let go of. I'm not sure yet. It's really, really going to take a lot to change my mind on that. The only way I would be able to let this bike go is to have something nicer and keep the Indian. I love the Indian branding. I love Indian motorcycles. I don't want to get rid of Indian, so that's the only way. We're gonna have to see here. We're gonna play it by ear, really. I guess we're gonna play it by feel once we go out on the test ride, and then we'll go from there. Now, realistically, I would love to keep this bike and get another bike, but like I just stated, realistically, that's not gonna happen. I'm in the process of looking to buy a house with my fiance. We're saving our money. I just can't go out and buy another motorcycle. Now, sure, I could trade this in towards another motorcycle, try to keep my payment around the same. That's fine. But I really can't go above and beyond that. So, you always got to think of the smarter aspect of things, I guess. Now, last week, I test rode the Indian Challenger, and while you've seen in the video, I sure did fall in love with it. It was an amazing bike. I loved riding it. It was not enough for me to trade this in towards an Indian Challenger. Number one, the big one, is financially, it just wouldn't be the smartest idea. I mean, it's a very expensive bike. Sure, I could trade this in. I could probably get my payments somewhat decent, but if anything, they're gonna go up. And I'm not really willing to do that for a bagger. I really want a bagger. I think it would be amazing. It's super comfortable, nice adventures. But that's going to be later on down the line, I think, for me. I don't think right now, at this point in my life, that's what I want. Sure, I absolutely love that motorcycle. It had amazing power, amazing comfort. It had all the, you know, it had all the bells and whistles. But I don't think it's enough. I just really don't think it's enough for me right now to trade in this bike for that. I want something more compact, more small. I'm not trying to get something crazy like a bagger right now. So I think why the Indian Chief appeals to me is because it is still a cruiser bike, and it's got a bigger engine. It's got more power. It's got more horsepower. So I gotta see how it feels when I'm riding it. And I think, honestly, I think it could happen. Man, is it absolutely gorgeous out. I'm going to say that 5,000 more times today, because it is absolutely perfect out. Man, do I love riding in weather like this. I love riding. But riding in weather like this makes it even that much better. Man, you guys see that big tanker just cut me off? Ah, horrible. God, I really hope you guys can pick up on the sarcasm. Sometimes I have a strong case of sarcasm. I just like picking on the guys that are always pointing every little traffic infraction out. Alright, so, I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm going to zoom in on the video, but that truck right there has a bunch of stuff in his bed. Way too full. Now, following behind someone like this, I just don't feel comfortable. I never do. So I try to keep a real big safe distance. So that way I can make a move if I have to when something comes flying out of that, because inevitably it's going to happen. You really should have a tarp over that. Like that kind of stuff, you just got to be careful. You got to watch what you're doing. I saw this one video before on YouTube. I'm sure you guys have seen it before too. It was a clip of a motorcycle riding on the highway, and something fell off the back of someone's truck, and the guy had no escape route. He couldn't do it fast enough even if he tried. And he rode right over it, and dude caught so much air. I don't remember if he was okay or not, but either way, man, it wasn't pretty. So that stuff always terrifies me. I always try to think a few steps ahead. So like even in a situation like that, with this guy and his oversized load in front of me, I'll keep my distance. That'll give me plenty of reaction time if need be. You just got to be smarter. Smarter than the guy in front of you, smarter than the guys behind you, the left, the right, you know, you get what I'm saying. And there's still plenty of time to enjoy your ride. You can take a quick peek around, enjoy the scenery. It's not like you have to, you know, dead focus eyes on everything at 24/7, but, you know, keep your alertness up, man. Too many motorcycle accidents happen every year, and a lot of them really could be avoided. It's sad to see it. Every time I'm scrolling through my Facebook, there's always, I mean, at least a few times a week, you're seeing a motorcycle accident. It's terrifying, man. It really is. Just ride safe out there, guys, especially if you're a new rider. If you're watching my channel right now and you're a new rider, just make sure you're alert when you get on that bike. You know, make sure your head is clear, and you'll be safe. You really will. I mean, there's going to be certain instances where people can't avoid accidents, but 90% of them, I want to say you can avoid. You really can. For any of you new guys out there, man, ride safe. Pay attention. And it just might save your life. But don't be afraid of it either, man. Get out there and ride. Have fun. I know a lot of guys that I talk to, they won't ride motorcycles because they think it's too dangerous. But I mean, there's no sense of holding back on something you really want to do because you're afraid of it. I mean, go out there, have fun, just be safe, be careful, watch what you're doing. Man, these new gloves are phenomenal. Wow, they're so comfortable. The airflow is great. I don't have sweaty palms. I thought it was really funny though. I bought these at the dealer in my last video, and they were just loaded with tags on the inside, like stitched together, like inside the glove. And I didn't want to rip them out at the dealer because I didn't want to ruin the gloves, so I left them in and I just tucked them inside. Oh my god, it was rather uncomfortable. But now I got all the tags out. Man, I had a whole bundle of tags just sitting on my table. It was insane. Indian, stop putting that many tags inside your products. There's no need. There's no need. And thankfully I was able to get all the tags out without ruining any of the stitching. But man, these gloves are super nice. Really comfortable. Glad I bought them. Well worth the money. It only took me 3 full years to buy a pair of motorcycle gloves. Eagles Mirror. Now boy, I said mirror. I don't know why. I think every time I hear Eagles Mirror, I just think of like some old redneck sitting on his porch with a beer in his hand, rocking on his chair. Mirror, boy. Mirror. Come here, boy. God, I tell you guys, I always get these crazy random thoughts that just run through my head. Like the weirdest stuff. Why not share it with you guys? Why not? I don't care if I look like a fool. Now, bear and watch these videos. And we're off. Man, 3 years of owning this motorcycle, and I'm still not even close to bored with it. This bike is so much fun. It still has so much power to it, so much oomph. Absolutely love this motorcycle. But that makes me really, really curious to see the power that the Indian Chief is going to have. I can't wait to try that bike out. I am so glad I decided to take this route. I didn't want to go the same way I went last time, so I decided to go this way, and I'm so happy I did. It's longer, but that's better. A longer ride's always better. On a motorcycle, that is. Man, I feel like when I drive up to this Indian dealership in my car, oh my god, it takes forever. But when I take the motorcycle up, no matter which way I go, I feel like I'm there in a second. I don't know, you have so much fun on a motorcycle that time just flies by. Guys, look how massive those donkeys are. Hi, donkeys! My god, those things were huge. My mother had like mini donkeys. They maybe half the size of that. Those things were huge. They were huge. I'm gonna catch up to this Utz truck and get me a packet of chips. It's really funny, actually. I was talking back to one of my subscribers, and they're from Australia, and apparently in Australia you guys call like a bag of chips, you would call it a packet of chips, or maybe you call it a bag too. I really wasn't too sure about that, but it was definitely called a packet of chips. Interesting. I learned so many valuable things from this YouTube channel. I'm just kidding. I actually thought that was really cool. I'm actually super fascinated with Australia. I'd love to visit one day. One of my favorite places that I've never been. Hopefully will be one day, but I have a terrible fear of flying, so I don't know if that's gonna happen. Hey guys, I don't know if I mentioned it so far, but it's beautiful outside today. We're getting super close to the dealership now. Probably about 5 minutes away. I got an itch inside my helmet. All I can do is tense my face up really tight because I can't itch it. Alright, I think I got it to go away. What sounds better, me or the bike? Oh, guys, I'm gonna do it. Alright, ready? I'm gonna go under there. I'm going under this truck. Ready? Just kidding. I mean, legitimately, I'm pretty sure I could. If I tucked it down like that, guarantee I could have went under that truck. That would be some Fast and Furious stuff right there. That is terrifying to even think about. I don't have balls that big, guys. I can guarantee you that right now. You would need some grapefruits to do that. Alright, motorcycle gods, here I am, praying to you one more time. Please let the Indian Chief be rideable today. Please, if you're out there, let me ride this motorcycle. Alright, we made it. We made it. Okay, so guys, with any luck, the very next cut you will see, I will be on the 2022 Indian Chief. Well, as you guys can see, we aren't on the Indian Chief. We are on the Indian Scout Bomber. Unfortunately, their main store came down last week and picked up the Chief and brought it to their store because they only have one between both stores. This is the sister store. So the main store picked it up so they could swap around the showroom. So so they could get people test riding the Chief. Unfortunately, I will not have time to ride all the way up to the other store today. I guess the Indian Chief wins again, and I don't get to ride it. It's 2 weeks in a row. Cue the sad music. That's okay, guys. I think things happen for a reason, so I can't be too upset about it. It's not like I can't test ride the Indian Chief. I still can. I just have to ride up to the other store. I definitely won't be having the time to do that today, as I have to be home by 2. But hey, that just makes for another video for you guys. Give you guys something to look forward to. I know damn well it's going to give me something to look forward to, because I cannot wait to ride the Indian Chief. As you guys can tell, I've been trying for quite a while now, but we'll get there. Hey, times are a little tough, man. I can't find any demos, and I only have 2 dealerships near me that offer the test rides. They're the same dealer, just different stores. I do have another one that's like 50 minutes away, but I called them and they don't offer test rides. Well, I don't get it. I can't change that, so we'll get there. We'll test ride that Chief for sure one day. I don't know when it's going to be, but I'm hoping within the next few weeks I can go up. Maybe next Monday or the following Monday I can ride up to State College and test ride the Indian Chief out. But yeah, it sucks. I got off my bike, I went through the doors, looked around, didn't see the Indian Chief anywhere. I was like, oh no. Oh no. I said, where is it? Where is it? I go up to the guy, and I'm thinking he's just gonna be like, hey, someone's out test riding it right now. You'll be on it in no time. Nope. He told me that the other store picked up the motorcycle. I could go ahead and order the bike, the guy said, but I want to test ride it before I make any irrational decisions like that. I love this bike too much to just go off a whim, trade it in, and get another bike. That's not happening. So once I get a test ride in, we'll go from there. One of these Chief adventures is gonna work, I promise. I know the last 2 haven't, but one of them is gonna hit eventually, and one of them I'm gonna do that and I'll be on the Chief. What's going on, big dog? I would go with you, buddy, but I have to go home. Actually, you know what? Fuck it, let's go for a little ride. Let's go for a little ride with the guy. I'll follow him for a little bit. I don't know where I'm at, but a nice little bike. Sounds good. I like your bike, buddy. Oh, he left. What the What the was that? He didn't want a group ride. Well, that's unfortunate, loser. I hope you watch this video. Just know that you're a loser. I'm just kidding. Maybe you had somewhere important to go. Well, there goes that idea. Alright guys, I think on that note, I think I'm going to wrap the video up here. I had a great adventure riding up. I'm very sorry that we couldn't get out on the Chief for you guys that are itchy and just waiting for me to get on it. Trust me, I'm excited too, and I really do want to get on it, but it didn't happen today. It will happen someday, I promise. Hopefully next week I'll be able to ride up there. If not, like I said, we'll do the following week. I'm not too sure yet. But hope you guys have a good day. Stay safe if you go out for a ride. And until next time, guys, peace out.